All right, if you remember More Action Collectibles, they made a lot of really cool stuff for a very short amount of time. They were only around in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm sure Claiborne Moore is still around somewhere doing what he does, but they just kind of flared and then made really great stuff and are no longer to be found. This, in partnership with Harris Comics, they who had the license at the time, they did some Vampirella. Now, because they kind of blew up real quick, sometimes they were known for making a lot of ridiculous variants to take that one sculpt and make as much money as they possibly could off of it. Do I fault them for that? No, I absolutely do not. Whatever you need to do, whatever people are willing to buy, go ahead and do it. If people want to collect 6 different versions of her, great. So this one had a lot of different variants, including one that is just so kind of ridiculous that we won't even mention it here, although I think it's probably later in this catalog. You can probably get your hands on it. If you look through the catalog, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But this one I can really get behind. This is a cool variant. It is the Vampirella that you've come to know and love in a similar outfit, but this time black. So instead of that red and gold motif, she comes in a black outfit with a cloth cape. If you've ever been involved in toy design and production, adding just that piece of cloth makes things so much more complicated, expensive, etc. It comes with this cool base, kind of a swampy graveyard, a different version of that lizard than some of the other variants, and the mushrooms colored different. It comes with a kind of a reddish blood moon there. And what this one has different than the others is the others have a handgun, the bolt, and crossbow, the ceremonial dagger or whatever it is. But this one comes with an additional handgun. It comes with a bat and 2 pumpkins. So you're getting a lot for your money here. I think this is a pretty cool variant. I approve of this variant. This gets my thumbs up. I'm going to show you. It's about 12, 13 inches on the card. Vampirella herself is about, I'm going to say about 5.5 inches. Yeah, somewhere in there. You can see it better than I can from that angle. And let's get into the card. So the bubble, first off, we'll show you the bubble. It's in the beginning stages of discoloration. Is it yellowed yet? No, it hasn't, but I suspect if you don't take care of it right, it will soon, if you keep it in the wrong humidity and heat. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Still has a lot of give to it. It's not brittle. Fortunately, at one point it had a little too much give, so it does have, somebody bashed it a little bit right here. You can probably pop that out yourself if you care about such things. We're not going to try it. We don't want to damage anything, but you can probably, that usually will come out, but it looks like it fell at one point and hit something. A little bit of wear to the corners, the bottom 2 corners, and I do want to point this out. So if we can zoom in a little bit. Somebody loved this figure. I like this figure a lot too, but somebody really loved it. They tacked it up on a wall somewhere, either in the office or in their display room or their collection. Who knows? And that's how you know that somebody loved the things that they bought. And I love to see that. I love it when collectors enjoy their thing rather than just kind of flip it and do whatever. Nothing wrong with flipping it. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But if you enjoy it and you keep it on your wall and you're looking at it, that's great too. So, but I want you to be aware of that. So maybe it detracts from you flippers because it's got that hole, but somebody enjoyed it along that line. Showed you the size. I'm going to show you the back of the card. Same issues with that corner that we showed you earlier. The rest looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a smudge there. And then that hole comes through to the other side that we showed you earlier. Check out this artwork. You got some cool stuff here. You got quick write-up of Vampirella. If for some reason you're not familiar with her, been around for ages, don't know. Well, here you go. It's a great piece. Obviously, it's been loved, and we hope the next person to get it loves it just as much. We hope that person is you. This is Vampirella from Harris Comics and More Action Collectibles.